What's going on, everybody? So today's video is going to be my 10 fragrance keepers for life, meaning these would be the 10 fragrances that I would keep in my collection for life while I get rid of the rest. So at this very moment, there's actually a tag series going around that was created from Timmy from Imagine Sense, but my video will not be a part of the tag series. And the reason why is because I've been meaning to do this video since early February. I've just been really lazy as I have had so many other videos out there from Influential and so on that I wanted to put out first. I should have done this one a long time ago, but nonetheless, let's just get this one started. First fragrance is actually going to be Chanel L'homme Sport. Now, just because it has the name Sport in it, don't get it twisted. Yes, this can be casual, but this can actually be very formal. This can be suit and tie, but also tuxedo. It does have a the versatility on this thing is just awesome. It smells amazing. There's definitely some aldehydes, some citrus. This is an aromatic, fresh, ozonic type of fragrance. Awesome. This is one of the best, and I mean the best from the house of Chanel. Chanel does have a lot of great fragrances, but this is the only one that I have, and I would say that the only one for me now that's worth keeping. Second fragrance, Prada L'homme. Soapy, clean, fresh, iris, florals, citrus, amazing. I actually prefer this over the Intense and the other one out there. This smells amazing. It's very versatile. Again, dressed down to very formal. This actually smells a lot more expensive than what it really smells like. I paid retail price and I paid about $80 to $90, but it does smell more expensive than that. Scent number 3 is from a company that I never thought that I would ever buy from. I never thought I would ever buy from a shaving company, but this is from the Art of Shaving, and this is Coriander and Cardamom. So just like the name itself, Coriander, Cardamom, but there's also other notes to this one. The Coriander and the Cardamom, and this is a really nice blend. It's a very spicy fragrance, but it's also a very fresh fragrance as well. It's not a winter type fragrance. I originally thought it was just because of the name, but this is more so spring and fall and maybe an evening out in the summertime. But it's a very different fragrance, if you will. I maybe only wore this one time from the bottle. I actually had a sample of it, and just off the sample alone, I had to get this. This is amazing, and it does smell different, and I have no regrets buying it. Scent number 4 is going to be from the House of Tweed, and this is Millesime Imperial. So you get a fruity nuance, you get a lot of sea salt, you get a nautical type of vibe, like an oceanic vibe, if you will. This is fresh, it is pleasing, it is different, it does smell very expensive, and it smells natural. I have stated this many times on camera that this actually reminds me of Vancouver, British Columbia, but it also reminds me of San Francisco. So any place on the West Coast, this pretty much reminds me of. The smell itself is amazing. I've never bought a crate. This was actually a gift from my friend Joe Anthony, who unfortunately is no longer reviewing. But this is certainly a 10 out of 10, a complete masterpiece. Scent number 5 is going to be from the House of Ferrari, and this is Silver Essence. Now the reason why I'm actually keeping this one is because this is really different than a lot of the other winter designer fragrances out there. Coconut and incense, who would have thought that they actually go together? But you do get a really nice coconut and incense vibe. There is some woods to this one, but I did do a review of this one. The versatility on this is actually excellent. A lot of the fragrances in my list have excellent versatility, except for maybe a few. But this one here, very different. Retail price, this will go for about 150 bucks, but online you can get this for as low as 30. This one here is definitely a worthwhile to check out. Scent number 6, Creed Original Santal. This is not the original. The original is actually Mont Blanc Individual. This, however, smells amazing. Mont Blanc smells really good as well, but this smells a little bit better. I do get better longevity and performance out of it, and it smells a little bit more natural. I get cinnamon, I get some woods and other notes. Fantastic. It's sexy. The price tag is a little bit too expensive. That's why this was actually a gift from my friend Manny over at the Cascade Scents channel. I've never bought a Creed yet, but I do definitely have a few of them in my collection, but this one here is a must for me. Scent number 7, Creed GIT, Green Irish Tweed. So this is just a little 30 ml, but this one here, oh my god, this is amazing. It's fresh, it's clean, it's aromatic, it's timeless. You do get like an oak mossy vibe, if you will. To be fair, I've only worn this one once. I haven't really looked up the notes, and I'm not really familiar with GIT. I haven't really worn it all that much, even samples. But the few times that I have, I really did like it. I just never looked up the notes, but it does have an oak mossy, soapy vibe, if you will. This is classical, it is timeless, it is fantastic, and this was actually a gift from the wife for our wedding. Number 8 is going to be Givenchy Gentlemen Only Absolute. This smells fantastic. Tons of cinnamon, there's woods in this one. It's a heavy fragrance, it's got depth, and I generally don't like overly heavy fragrances, and this can be, but it smells amazing. The warmth to this fragrance. This does exceptionally well when it's really cold outside, and it has like a bit of a gourmandy feel, if you will, just because of the cinnamon. The cinnamon in this has a sweet undertone, but at the same time a very spicy fragrance as well. Very versatile, dressed down to like a tuxedo. There's a reason why that this is called Gentleman Only Absolute, and it's definitely a gentleman's scent. Scent number 9 is not going to surprise anybody. Ferrari Bright Neroli. I will always have this in my collection for as long as I love fragrances. Neroli, citrus, it's got some musk, it's got some like a hint of florals to this one. This to me smells a lot like Tom Ford Neroli Portofino, but a fraction of the price tag. Whew. These are the types of fragrances that I absolutely adore. Clean, fresh, crisp, zesty, uplifting. This is everything in this very bottle. Retail price, this was about $110, $120 Canadian. And every single bottle that I've gotten of Bright Neroli, and I've bought 4 bottles altogether, I've always bought retail price just because I can never find it online, especially for a good price. The only places that I've ever come across this is on Notino for like $40, but unfortunately Notino is no longer around. But this, if you can get it for a decent price, blind buy it because it is worthy. And scent number 1 was actually my wedding fragrance, and that is Creed Silver Mountain Water. Now originally I had a decant, still got that one, but this was a wedding gift from the fiance, or I should say the wife now, just like GIT. So she was exceptionally generous in buying these 2 Creeds for me. I gotta buy a Creed of my own sometime, but this was a wonderful gift. You get like that inky vibe that some people get, but I also get a, I don't know if it's blackcurrant or like a blackberry type of note, but I think that is actually in there. But I do get some citruses and other notes. Like, I'm not exactly sure what's in this one, but I could swear that you get like a blackcurrant note in it. But you do get that inky note to it. It's aromatic, it's clean, it's fresh. It's not overly clean, if you will, but it does have that cleanliness and that freshness. Super versatile, dressed down to very formal. This was the perfect scent for my wedding day, and it's a complete 10 out of 10. I love my wife for getting me this. Shit, I just love my wife to begin with. So guys, that is my top 10 fragrance keepers for life. So there's definitely a lot of fragrances out there. It was really hard to keep this to 10. I'm probably going to make a part 2 later in the year. But at the moment, how I'm feeling right now, these are certainly the top 10 that I would keep. So guys, I thank you for your time. Take care, and I'll see you later.